What up, YouTube? We are live. My voice is trying to come back. Um, Originally, I thought it was heartburn, but come to find out, something's going around at work. What threw me off was I didn't have like no cold or flu-like symptoms. I had chest irritation, but no shortness of breath. Uh, and I wasn't coughing or sneezing. No runny nose, stuffy nose, none of that stuff. But eventually, the irritation from my chest bounced back and forth from from my head to my throat, and it's I guess rested in my throat, and I feel better today, less soreness, so it's going away. Hope it wasn't strep throat, but something's going around. I've had similar things happen before, a long time ago, where I would lose my voice based off some type of cold, like if seasonal infection or something. So I don't know. I slipped up somewhere. I was around the crowd too much, and that's abnormal for me. But anyways, man, it's your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I couldn't do the stream last night, man. I was exhausted. I even went to the gym last night after work. So by the time I got home, got settled in, took care of some stuff, it was over. So apologies. And this is random. You catch it. You'll catch the playback when you see it pop up. But getting into it, let me get situated. We very serious on the Friday. All right. I got my decaf. Ah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got money right there. So having money is a good thing. Having money as a man gives you power, the ability to do things. It gives you options. And what's more valuable than money is self-control and knowledge and understanding. Wisdom and understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and self-control. Far more valuable than money, but you will want to combine that with money. You will want to combine money with those things. Or otherwise, you wouldn't be in a situation like Kanye West. Now, I've done a stream or two on Kanye, and I've said stuff about what he's experiencing is part of what he's put out there karma wise. But you guys don't want to listen. Nobody wants to acknowledge the truth, right? So here we go again. All right. We've covered over the summer reasons why not to date. How's this related to Kanye West? Well, dating produces whores. Kim's a whore. In this culture, we have been brainwashed into whoredom. We accept whores as girlfriends, fiancé, and wives, and what we think they should be as far as helpmates, but they're whores. So what do you expect from a whore? I mean, you have to ask yourself. And then these guys, they go out and do the worst of things. Like Kim was married to somebody else when Kanye took her from that person. Same for Dr. Dre. Took another man's wife. And then later on down the road, everybody wants to try to talk about, oh, well, this is happening. This is unfortunate. No, that's what he gets. She was never your wife. Plus, she was a whore. You are not going to get blessed for taking somebody else's wife. I don't know why y'all don't understand this stuff. I don't know why people accept people running from person to person, being whores, going after people that's already in relationships, thinking it's going to be off into the sunset forever, no problems when you take somebody from somebody else. It's just like, it's never ending. The only reason I'm even considering doing this topic is the fact that I don't want you to get a state sanctioned marriage, period. And just to focus on the fact that it doesn't matter how much money you got. If you're in a country where they have systems in place that does things like this, it's a waste of time to be trying to have a relationship with women in that country, and also to be legally binded by them through the system, or be legally binded to them through the system. I mean, I could go back and name so many rich men that took L's from divorces since 2020, and this is a kind of a different kind of case because I keep telling y'all nobody wants to look at this man's karma. This man took somebody else's wife. You can't do that. And this public doesn't speak out against this stuff anymore. You know, it's not, it's beyond a manosphere thing. It's like a moral high ground thing. It's an integrity thing now. Like we make excuses for people who do stuff that should not be done. We make excuses for them. Now I get it, women get to make all the excuses in the world, but if the public got back to why questioning, why are you going after somebody else's wife? Why are you, woman? Why are you getting divorced? Why are you splitting your family up? If the public got back to scolding people about their behavior, you know, why are you dating a bunch of people? Why are you sleeping with a bunch of people? You know, are you truly being single, or are you out here acting like you're looking for a relationship? You know, are you hanging around people and using them for time, money, and energy? You have no intentions of doing anything serious or long term. You know, all this old friend zoning and stuff like that. See, it's all a scam, and it says a lot about people. Yeah, I told y'all when he first got, when the divorce first happened, I told him he get what he deserved. He took another man's wife. I don't condone that. I don't condone that kind of stuff. That's just me. That's the same. That's the same as being a hater or a dirty man. Covet, jealous, hater, dirty man. If something is already somebody else's and you go after it, something is wrong with it. You have some real character flaws about yourself. And it also says a lot about, you know, your ability to do your own thing and options and stuff like that. It just doesn't make any sense. I give a shit about the $200,000 he has to pay a month. I really don't. I really don't give a shit about it at all. Uh, as far as him, but you should avoid these situations by just not getting married and not dealing with these whores in America. Uh, the number of women that's whores in America is like 97, 98%. These women are whores. And it doesn't always mean sex. They can be whores in another form. They can be whores for attention. They can be whores and they flirt a lot, talk to a lot of different men. All of it will set the tone for them to neglect their current relationship and have another guy on standby. You know, they're always in communication with other men, inappropriate. These women are whores. And you marry a whore, you're going to suffer the consequences. Period. And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying that the majority of women in America are whores. I don't give a fuck about YouTube or whoever got something to say about it. I know it to be true. I see it with my own fucking eyes. You know, I'm one of these guys now that I can get women, no problem. Uh, but I do not want to be bothered with a woman telling me some complete bullshit coming out of her mouth. I don't want to hear it. I can look and see. And then if I interview her, you know, it's just gonna defeat the purpose of her even trying. You know, man, it is what it is. All I see now is the paper chase at an all-time high, extending myself and going to the gym. And Lord forbid, please just, you know, if I can survive long periods without sex, without having fun, I mean, I see no other way. I'm not marrying a whore. I'm not getting married in America. I'm not getting married in any country that has laws like this, marriage laws like this, divorce laws. And I'm not marrying a whore. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I tell you that these females are funny on a day-to-day basis. That I sit back and I just observe and laugh. And the guys that interact with them, you know, I think there's something different out here than a simp that's causing this problem. There's a mind state amongst men that it's more than just a simp. It's something else has to be identified. Like I've identified the different types of enemies that can be men, but we're we're I think we're using simp a little bit too universal. There's something different out here because a man doesn't have to be romantically interested in a female and do everything for a female blindly and dumbly to be a simp. Uh, I say most of the men at my job they soft on women. Me, I rarely talk to them, speak to them. Like I'm not interested. I've seen the behavior at work. I've seen them do little sneaky stuff to get ahead on the job. I've watched them come in and sleep with coworkers. I've watched them come in and gossip and tell their business. I've watched them come in and share information about the men that they deal with outside of work. And I have my reasons. It's not like I'm just like, oh, women, I don't want to talk to them. No, I got one female coworker. She's got down with patriarchy stickered on her vehicle. It's like, man, you just get to a point to where it's like, man, look, you are a living, breathing human being. At some point, you had a father, you had other males in your family. You didn't get here without the help of a male, and like it's a waste of time. Yeah, y'all can say this the gynocracy and all that. It's something different, man. All I know is when I see it, I be like, stop treating these women like they got uh, a special handling like kids. Stop doing it. It's like these guys can't never have real conversation with these women when they get to saying stuff that don't need to be said at work. Or I'll tell you, when a female asked me something about her personal life, she was already sharing it with another female at work. I immediately told her to stop telling your business at work. That was my response. She just stared at me and said, "Don't come to work telling your business. Don't tell nobody at work your personal outside business." Told both of them, don't, not even to each other. She's like, well, she's trusting. Like, don't tell nobody at work your personal business. Nobody. Don't discuss that at work. If you got an issue with somebody you're dealing with, you go talk to them. Nobody else should hear it but them, you and them. And you take the time to talk about it. You set aside time to talk about it. Don't come to work asking other people. Don't mention. Don't do that. They just stared at me. I said, you'll save yourself a lot of trouble. I said, you're going to come to work. You're going to put bad energy out there. You're going to get bad advice. And you're going to go back and you're going to take that shit back home. Getting into being around people who can stop you from doing stuff that you don't need to do. I haven't been around my homies and friends in a long time because I moved out of state. But when I was around, I would do stuff to keep my homeboys on solid ground. And I would let them do the same for me. And we would look out for each other. I even see one of my homeboys talking to a girl that had a dude, and I was like, yo, 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 leave her alone. He like, well, you been like, man, she got a dude, bro. Don't do that. He like, man, I'm like, nah, bro, don't even go that route, bro. That ain't even cool, bro. That ain't. Just leave that alone. And I wasn't super cool with the dude or nothing like that. That's my homeboy. I want my homeboy to understand, man. Like, you ain't gotta do that. There's too many of them. Leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? I used to do the chicks the same way. Chicks I used to know, and I know they had a nigga, and I see them doing something fish. I be like, yeah, huh, all right. Don't make me tell them. Better get right. Better clean that up. I was a real nigga right across the board. I looked out, and the favor got returned. See, when you look out for people and you help make decisions, you just don't be like, do what you feel, you go along to get along. You know, better versus you know, get better. But the majority of the public out here is a free fall. We move free from order. That's where we at. Everybody tries to justify it with, oh well, this person got money, this person got clout, this person got fame, this person's image is this, this, and this. It's a bunch of bullshit.